Coach, we traveled to Akron for a pair of matches this weekend. Can you give your thoughts on the matchup?
Sure. Um, Akron's a team that has a new coach, and they're playing hard for him, and they're playing hard for each other in terms of just a little bit that I know. Um, our goal is to get up there and try to catch a road win, maybe two, and work really hard. But we know that they run a two-setter system. Basically, their offense is pretty fast, and they want to catch our block being laid over the net and our defense moving so we can't dig what they throw at us. And if they're in system, they're very good at that with both their setters. So that's something we're looking for. They're anchored by two outside hitters, Tegan Ochaya, and I believe Faith Johnson is her name. And Tegan leads them in kills per set. She's a fifth-year senior, and she does a great job. I know she's played right for them in years past, but she's got a lot of experience, and both these hitters are good anchors for them. I think they have a couple athletic middles, and what I noticed in looking at the standings as well is they played some very good teams in the MAC, very tough, at home and on the road. So although they and us are kind of toward the bottom of the MAC, I anticipate this to be a very good match with both teams taking themselves very seriously and growing in confidence with each week that we play together. Other than that, what does Miami have to do? We have to make sure we are very disciplined on defense and patient. We have to serve aggressively and smart. And I think we can't be too aggressive as hitters and blockers. We have to go at them 100%. And when you're on the road, it's never easy to win. And I think we have to kind of give a little extra dose to everything we do.
We officially have 3 games left in the season. In what ways have you seen the team grow since the start of the year?
In many ways. I've seen them grow together and how they formed a really decent team chemistry that's positive and very supportive of each other. And if you don't have that as your foundation, things are rough after that. So we do, and I'm very proud of them for that. They're much wiser in terms of understanding college schemes and the complexity of things here compared to high school. And they're really able to take a lot in. They're smart, and they help each other. But they understand that now more than 3 months ago, and next year is going to be very exciting because of that. We've grown into resilient and bouncing off of losses and coming back after they have personal errors, learning to have amnesia a little bit better, and that resiliency means everything to winners. And, beyond that, I think so many different things I could say, but just growing in their skills. I just really like how much they've been able to improve and understand why we need them to improve. As a team, we've had some real challenges this semester, and 2 of them were starters that took a while and were out of the lineup, and one still is. And so we haven't been a full team as long as we'd want to be in a season like this, but that resiliency came into play, and their communication has picked up, and they just are willing to go at it with whatever we have, whoever we have. And I love the opportunity to say that some of our young women that weren't starting in the past are getting in the lineup and making some differences right now, and they're going at it with incredible confidence and energy. And that's what I love about this team, and it's been great coaching the whole group. But they step up when we have adversity, and they don't back down, and that's what they're known for in my mind, and I hope many people have seen that and understood that watch us play.
In your 39th season at Miami University, how has your leadership evolved?
Well, different personalities and different team abilities certainly, I think, challenge every coach in how they're going to lead in a given year. But I've changed a lot and evolved a lot and learned a lot from my athletes. And sometimes, excuse me, as a leader, I make mistakes, or maybe I'm unfair. And I will also tell you in times I've had to apologize to an athlete. And I think that's also part of leadership. But depending on the type of team, I often can be very patient. I've learned that that's important, not just with teams, but sometimes different individuals at different times because of everyone's different, right? Other times I stick real strongly to what's important and what needs to be done on the court and just the work ethic that we have to have. So I never want to give up the principles, the important principles that are the glue that hold Miami volleyball together. But I think to make changes and to sometimes lead with a softer voice and maybe just more personal interaction, it's very important because I think athletes should enjoy what they do. They should not dread their coaches. They should not fear their coaches. And I think we all should be one team working together. And that's my goal. And I hope our athletes can feel that. And I also learn a lot from them. When I don't think they're feeling that, I know it's a good time to adapt and adjust.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you.